I'm going to prove to you that low views on TikTok, Instagram, or any social media platform don't matter. Most people are chasing viral views, but viral views don't equal money. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through my entire framework on how you can make money even if you have low views. So I see a lot of people talking about on these platforms, right? On Instagram and TikTok and YouTube is they talk about the product. And that's such a wrong way to market, okay? What you need to be doing is you need to be talking about the dream outcome. Like that's one of the most important things that you'll do when you're creating content. So for example, you'll notice that I talk about like, hey, let me show you how you can quit your job. Let me show you how you can get more leads, right? I talk about the dream outcome that you or my client wants, right? So another example is people that sell weight loss, okay? You know, maybe they have like a weight loss program that helps them with meal preps, with meal plans, with workouts, right? And they list out all the things that their product does. In reality, people don't care about that. Okay, they care about what that product can do for them. And that's what you need to be focusing on in your products, right? And it doesn't matter if you're promoting like Legendary Marketer or the MRR, the roadmap, or, you know, my products, Funnel Freedom 72-hour challenge. It doesn't matter, right? You want to be talking about what these products can do for you. It's such a simple concept, but I see so many people not doing it right, okay? Here's what I'm doing here, okay? So in this particular post, this is kind of my ninja stuff, okay? You're getting the good stuff right now, okay? So just so you know, the whole goal of this post is to promote funnel freedom, okay? But you're gonna see what I do here, okay? It's pretty crazy the way I do this, okay? My main goal is to get people to Funnel Freedom, which is my software, okay? What I'm doing, I never talk about the Funnel Freedom software, ever, okay? And I'm gonna walk you through this post. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do, okay? This is gonna blow your mind, okay? In my mind, I wanna promote Funnel Freedom, right? So I need to give people a reason to use Funnel Freedom software, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm creating that gap. I'm bridging why they need it, okay? And they don't even know they need it yet because I never talk about it. So let's walk through it and it's gonna make a lot of sense. Okay, so first of all, I spent a lot of time on my hook. So my hook was how to create an online course and sell it before you even launch, okay? So I'm talking about how we can create this course. So the hook was, I'm gonna show you how you can create an online course as a complete beginner, okay? Now remember, our main goal here, or my main goal is to get people to my software, Funnel Freedom. So it's gonna make sense when you start creating content. So when I say that, I'm like, okay, my hook was, I'm gonna show you how to create an online course and how you can do that as a beginner. And then I make sure people know I have the results. So then I'm like, by the way, I've brought in over, 50,000 people to buy my online courses. So I have the hook here, right? The hook was, this is how you create an online course. And then I want to show a result, right? So these are the results. Now, this is where people get stuck, okay? You got to listen here because I know a lot of beginners are here and they're not sure, how this works, okay? If you don't have any results, that's okay. You want to leverage other people's results. So for example, if you're promoting, let's just say my 72-hour challenge, okay? I'm going to take it off real quick. And this is really important because a lot of people are like, well, Jonathan, you have all these results. Yeah, I do. And I'm going to use that. But if you don't have results, this is what you do, right? So let's just say you wanted to promote the 72-hour challenge or Legendary Marketer or whatever, right? Let's just say your hook is, I want to help you get out of your 9-to-5 job. Listen to this. Okay, that's your hook. But then the result is, by the way, I'm going to show you something that has helped over, 40,000 people quit their job. Okay, you're not saying that you helped them, you're saying that has helped somebody. So you're leveraging the program's results. And this is really important because the framework is hook. The hook is the important part. But then you want to show them the result, okay? I always hook people in and then I give them a result, okay? And again, it could be your result or it could be a result of the program you're promoting. And that's the beauty of affiliate marketing is you can leverage their result, your mentors, right? Again, we have the hook, then we have the result, okay? Now, the next part of this framework is, so we got the hook and then we got results. And then we can say story or value, okay? So it can be one of the two. And then the last part of this is the offer, the CTA, okay? So offer is the last part here, okay? This is the first part, hook, second part, result, third part, value or story. So let's talk about value or story, okay? So the next thing is, so we gave them a hook, right? We hooked them in. Then we give them a result like, hey, this is why you need to listen to me. We qualify ourselves, okay? And then this is kind of the meat of the post here. Is the value or the story, okay? The value is like if the hook is, hey, I'm going to show you how to build an online course, then that's where you need to show them how to actually do it, right? Or how they can learn to do it. Or you can tell them a story. Okay. So really, really important. Okay. So for example, it depends on which one you do. So for example, if my hook was, hey, I was negative $1,200 in my bank account, but I was able to get out of my job doing this. Okay. So then my story would be like, hey, by the way, my name is Jonathan and I worked a 9-to-5 job and I hated it. I wanted to get out, you know, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's the story part. The value part is more like, hey, I'm going to show you like, this is step by step. This is kind of the more educational part. Okay. So you got to kind of pick, is it going to be a story or value? Okay. I always say it's one of the two. And then you have your offer. Okay. And then you guys are going to see my ninja trick to get people to the software. Okay. This is like the most ninja trick I don't see anyone doing. Okay. And I take people through a long process because I am not in a hurry to close a sale because I want to provide value. Okay. So let's go through the entire post and then I'm going to walk you through it in more in depth. Okay. Essentially the hook was, I'm going to show a beginner how to build an online course step by step, even if you've never done it. Okay. And then the results part of it was, by the way, I've sold over 50,000 online course, you know, students or whatever. And then the value part was, by the way, I create a whole checklist and a whole step-by-step training that's going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, my call to action is very unique here. Okay. And this is something that not a lot of people are doing. This is what I teach in Freedom Accelerator, my main core program. Because what a lot of people do at the call to action is they're like, by the way, go to the link in my bio to get access. What I do is very unique. Okay. And that's because I want engagement, but I also want people to go through a longer channel. Okay. And this is why my conversions are so flippin' high. Okay. And this is going to make sense right here. Okay. So let me show you. Okay. So my call to action, and let me go to the end here, guys. Okay. So this is my ninja secret call to action. Okay. Again, my ninja call to action here is not go to the link in the bio. I don't want that. Yes, I do. But what I want is I want engagement. And two, I want to get in their DMs. Right. And then three is my super ninja hack, which I'll show you in just a sec. Okay. So for example, I say, if you want access to this complete training, say online course secrets down below. Okay. And then what happens here is then everyone comment, right? Hundreds of comments. Okay. Now this does take more work, but there's a reason why I've made over $6 million in my business is because I take the extra step. Okay. And if you're just starting out, you need to be taking the extra step. We're still doing that. Okay. And I've done a lot of amazing things in this online space, but we're still doing this. Okay. Because it makes a lot of money. Okay. So what am I doing here? I'm saying comment down below. And what I'm doing next, this is where I'm going to lose a lot of people, but my top students are doing this. And this is what I want you guys to understand. Okay. So, you know, I got my hook, I got my results, I got my value, and then I got my call to action. Okay. And then my call to action is I say comment, which you see right here. Okay. After comment, the next thing is I send them a DM. And some of you guys are going to think this is ridiculous, but there's a reason why I make a lot of money is because I do it this way. So, you know, this is my IG reel. Okay. My call to action is the comment, which you see right here. And then once they comment, I say, hey, I'm going to send you a DM. So then I send them a DM. From the DM is where it gets fun. I send them to a YouTube video. In the YouTube video, I then have the call to action to get funnel freedom, whatever I'm promoting at the time. Okay. That is the process I take people through. And there's a reason why I'm able to do really well on these platforms, because this right here is designed to get people to comment. And then the DM part is like, okay, now I can get some conversations going with them. But then I'm like, by the way, here's what you asked for. Okay. In perspective, what I'm doing here, I'm sending people to this video here. And this video is literally like 40 minutes long. Okay. Why am I doing that? Well, one, they're going to spend 40 minutes with me. So they're going to have a reason to want to buy. And then on top of that, I get paid to make this video. I literally made this video like last week. Okay. And then I get subscribers and then people buy my stuff because I went through this entire process. So what I'm doing is not an accident, guys. I've been doing this long enough where I know almost every single time my piece of content is going to take off. And that's because I've been doing it so long, but I need you guys to understand this is the secret sauce, right? Everything that I just showed you is the key to conversion. I don't get a lot of views. If you look at that post, the post I just showed you only got 3,000 views. Now you may look at that from an outside perspective and say, oh, that kind of sucks, right? Not for me. That post right there made me a ton of money. okay? Because what I'm doing here is I'm getting people to comment, and then we're DMing, and then we're sending to a YouTube video that then goes to our products. And that's the secret sauce right there, okay? For me, it's interesting because I always start with the product. So first of all, I know what the product is, right? Product's over here. And then I'm like, okay, how can I work my way backwards? How can I create a hook and a bridge that's going to get people excited? Everything I do is very methodical. It's very thought out. I don't just kind of post content. I really think about the whole process of that, okay? Okay, so I have a question on Instagram that Ginger Marketer says, if you're promoting Legendary or some other affiliate product, at which point do you send them to that? Okay, great question. What I do is I get people excited on my content, right? So for example, if you're promoting Legendary Marketer, it's like, okay, we know what that product does. It helps people quit their job, whatever, right? So then I know what the product does, then I kind of work my way backwards. How can I get people to Legendary Marketer? Well, I want to put a lead magnet there, right? Now we're talking about tactics, right? Because we want to be able to collect an email. So then the lead magnet needs to be really good. So then when I create my content, it gets people excited about the free thing. Okay. So if we're promoting Legendary Marketer and we have a lead magnet, now I got to create a really good lead magnet. So for my students in Funnel Freedom, I give them a free course to give out as their own, right? So we have the best lead magnet pretty much in the world right now. Okay. It's a free course, 7-part series. Okay. So then it's like, okay, cool. If we have a free course, now I could create the content that talks about the free course. That's the call to action. Okay. So we have Legendary Marketer as the product. Then we have the free course as the lead magnet. So now we create the content. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So Hebrew Affiliate says Funnel Freedom lets us schedule posts, right? Yeah. Our software Funnel Freedom does let you schedule posts, send DMs, literally everything. So it's super cool. Ellen says, if I'm promoting your products, 72-hour or Funnel Freedom, what YouTube video you would send them to? That's a great question. If you're making the YouTube video, you got to think, so you got to pick one product, right? Let me give you a clear example, Alan. So here's a video I made the other day. It's how to make a bridge page using AI. Okay. So my main goal is to get people here to this software called HeyGen. Okay. But I never mention HeyGen. I never talk about the software. I talk about the result that the software can do for you. Okay. For example, I know a problem in the industry is people are scared to create a bridge page. So my hook is, hey, I'm going to show you how to create a bridge page using AI. Okay. That's my hook. But my ultimate goal is to get them here. Right. So now as an example, and this is a great point that you brought up. So here's a great example for you guys. Okay. Again, my main goal is to get people to this software, in this case, HeyGen. Okay. So what I do here is I create the whole hook, right? Hook, results, story or value, and then, call to action. Okay. So this is the hook here. And then the call to action was to get them to comment, which they did here. As you can see, comments. And then we DM them, and then we get them to a YouTube video, which you can see right here. This is the YouTube video here. You can see I'm getting paid for this video. And they stay with me for 12 minutes. And then at that point, they know, like, and trust me, right? So then they get the product, which in this case is HeyGen, all the other products we sell. Okay. So that is the goal right there. That is the secret sauce, guys. And I even do it on Facebook. So for example, if I go to Facebook, you can see like right here. Okay. I do the same thing just with text posts. I got over 55 students to buy on my online course. I've never done this, but I made a complete 7-step video on how to create a course from beginning to end. Who wants it? Say course secrets. And then they go and comment, right? Like you see over 400 comments already. Boom, course secrets, course secrets. I haven't even gotten to all of them. Then I'm like, hey, I just sent you a DM with the full training, and you'll notice, boom, all I do is I send them to the YouTube video right here, which gets them to buy either the 72-hour challenge or Funnel Freedom, right? That's the process, guys. Super simple, super easy. I take the extra steps to be able to convert. And that's the most important thing I need you guys to understand. Like, I don't just go straight for the sale. I think about the whole journey. And that's why I've been able to do really, really well in this online space, because I really think about the long-term aspect of the business, okay? In Funnel Freedom, do you have a training on how to schedule reels on IG or TikTok? Please share the link. So if you go inside of Funnel Freedom and you hit on marketing and social planner, you can see you can connect your accounts here. So right now I have my Facebook groups connected, my Instagram accounts. So I can go to new posts, and then basically you can create new posts here. Essentially, you go here, you select your account, and then basically you can post it all here, and then you can tell it what time you want to post. You could do that with the post, with the story, with the reel. Pretty cool, pretty easy to do. Okay, so yeah, that's the cool thing about that. So hopefully that helps. Does Funnel Freedom work like ManyChat for auto DMs on Instagram? Yes, you can actually do that as well. So under automation, you can create a workflow. And then if someone types in, and the trigger here is if they type in the word free course, we can DM them a certain, whatever. So right here, I'm like, hey, contact first name. Here's my 7-part course that shows you how to quit your job. Boom. And then you send them the course. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay. In this case, we wait 10 seconds. And then right here, you can see here's the free course that we sent him. Super cool, super easy to do. But yeah, you can essentially get rid of ManyChat as well. Super cool. So anyways, that little rant of mine, but hope that helps somebody today. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. God bless.